Hello, people of the tube, and welcome back to another Down and Derpy podcast. I'm Chris.
I'm William, the real deal.
And I'm Kai.
All right, so now today is well, no, actually, what the fuck am I saying? It's not really different, because basically all I talk about now is virginal retards who think that society needs to hand them women, and that's what we will be talking about today. We will be talking about William. So, let's begin.
Motherfucker! Fuck you!
Jokey. I joke.
Oh, you joke.
I joke.
Yeah.
All right. So, no, seriously, but today's topic is on incels, since they have been fucking rising up in internet culture and is more famous than they really should be. Not to mention, apparently I've been doing videos on incels for years now without even knowing it was actually a fucking thing. So,
surprise.
Yep. So, William, what is your opinion on incels?
Whiny shit stains of planet Earth.
That's the way to put it.
That's all I can sum it up.
Hi.
You gotta fucking rip the calendar. Fucking cunt.
Speaking of.
Oh, fucking cunt, no! Oh, wait,
Ty, I don't know if you realize this, but we are live right now.
Yeah, I know. Alright. Alright, I gotta throw it away. Okay.
You just threw away a perfectly good face. What the fuck?
Well, that wasn't that great.
Hey!
Well, I can't just keep a picture of Will lying around. What will
I could have signed it for you. You don't. You never.
You could have. Yeah, what you could have done was send that picture to Will. He could have signed it and then mailed it back to you.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah.
Could be famous.
Yeah.
Be worth millions.
Okay, motherfucker, you're barely worth a ham sandwich. Okay.
That's low.
I know. But that's the jokes. All right, Ty.
Yes.
Run away with it.
What? Wait, what?
Well, your opinion on incels.
Oh wait, so now incels, I would probably say I didn't know what they were until today. When he first said incels, I thought it was something of the internet. But incels, yeah, I would kind of say that they're definitely. I gotta admit that I was somewhat like that when I was younger. I mean, if you look up my name on Note, I'm not gonna bring it up. Okay, but yeah, there are a lot of stupid pictures of me in the past online that circulate.
So I actually do got a question. So when you say stupid pictures, do you mean like trench coat wearing, Sonic
No, I never wore fedoras. I was just in the Sonic, and I was a brony when I was younger. So, but anyways, now I would definitely say that you bringing up, like, I guess, things about like not having a girlfriend, all this other stuff on the internet, it's really not going to make people feel bad for you. It's just going to make you look like an idiot if you do stuff like that. And it's just, you're not going to be taken seriously. That's why people like Chris Chan become infamous for such the wrong reasons, because they're so cringy. And if you do stuff like that, people are not going to take you seriously. You're not going to get your point across, and people are just going to see you as an asshole. Is basically how I kind of view it. But yeah. Yeah.
Any other time you talk for 20 straight minutes. Okay. Now, I view the incel community as more of a combination of raw sewage, rotten vegetables, and shit. Which I'm pretty sure raw sewage and shit can basically be lumped in together. But now that I've had experience looking through incel forums, watching, unfortunately, many incel videos and learning about them, I can honestly say I actually have really no respect for these people, and it's really hard for me to actually feel sorry for them, because they're a group of people who refuse to change. Their whole shtick is, I don't have a girlfriend and society needs to provide me one. Communism, if you will, or socialism of sex. is what you can consider that view, since they want to just force women into monogamy. I think it's absolutely fucking ridiculous. These are coming from other motherfuckers who say shit like, you can't tax the rich, you can't give money to, the poorest people in America, but we should be able to force women to fuck guys. We should distribute women to men. I don't know. I see that as a shitty opinion to begin with, but to see it as almost a legit policy purpose is fucking just trash. Um, and and Chris Chan, who many people consider to be the first incel. Honestly, I'm glad that he's out of the spotlight now, and I'm glad we have these other fucking weird assholes that for some reason worship a murderer, because a lot of them worship that one shooter guy, because he used to write memos about how he can't find a girlfriend and he's the ultimate gentleman, which, by the way, that's another thing that they share in common with people I've done videos with, people like Joseph 8276, Kent, Chris Chan, Don Roberts, any of them. They all share the belief that they are the good guy, and the bad guy, the Chads, if you will always get the women no matter what, when that's just simply not true, where I've pointed out the fact that there are a lot of older or overweight women that want a man, and these guys want these fucking hot bitches all the fucking time. And I find that to be, well, first of all, it's not impossible, but I think it's just a shitty point of view. Because if you're not willing to give those women a chance, why the fuck should other women give you a chance? So,
Sing it away, Will. I don't know. I don't know a lot about
I don't know. There's a fucking awkward moment of silence there.
But yeah, I do agree with that. I feel like if people if you're saying that you think that girl shouldn't date a guy by the way he looks, but you're not willing to date a girl by the way but you're willing to only date a girl by the way she looks, but you don't like women who won't date a guy just solely for the way he looks, is just kind of being, in a way, ironic, but also kind of narcissistic, and I guess if you can call it that. And yeah, I would say I kind of agree with that though. Right now, Will.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Like, it's like any time that I hear like one of these particular people, like such as like whenever me and Darkman did like the fucking Joseph videos, I literally wanted to vomit, just straight up projectile vomit, because I hate these people. I sincerely do, because they're whiny, they're naggy, and they just don't shut the fuck up for 10 goddamn seconds. And I really have nothing really to say about them other than they're just waste of space on this earth.
yeah, no, I can't agree with them. Usually I can find a group where I can almost agree with something in their point of view. But their fucking views are just shitty. Like, forced monogamy is fucking stupid. Abusing women is fucking stupid. Like, I've seen posts by incels where it's like, I watched a woman cry today, I'm happy about it. It's like, you motherfuckers are supposed to be the ultimate gentleman, but you get off on watching a woman cry?
How does that make any sense?
Yeah, no, I am the ultimate gentleman, but I would rather see these women fucking be killed. And I've seen that. They want women to be killed if they're not subservient to them. And it's like, I don't get it. How are you the ultimate gentleman?
Wait, Chris, I don't know if you've heard about this. There was actually this one YouTuber who kind of grew up in, I think he had like a rich family and girls didn't like him, and he went out and like shot a bunch of girls out at a club, but he made a video talking about how he was going to do it prior. Did you hear about that?
Yeah, I actually heard about that whole entire story, like once upon a time back.
And then this other one I think I've heard was this one guy who worked at this store. I think it was, and he liked this character from Danny Phantom, and it was like his waifu, I guess. And he shot a bunch of people up at his store.
There you go. Shakington came out with it. Elliot Roger was his name.
Yeah, Elliot Rogers. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
they worship that motherfucker. And it's like, one, he's a murderer. But the thing is, okay, murder worship has been around for a long time. Women found, after Ted Bundy was convicted of murder, there was all kinds of women that wanted to write to him, talk to him, found him sexy, all that shit. So that's nothing new. But the weirdest thing is how these men, idolize him because he was the ultimate gentleman for taking it upon himself to relieve the incel community of their problems. Everything about them and their beliefs are fucking ass backwards. God, they're fuck faces.
Could have said better myself.
Yeah, like, no, that's all I gotta say. Is God, they're fuck faces. Got it. No, seriously, and the thing is if I wasn't constantly reminded that they exist, then maybe I wouldn't have such a problem with them. But now that they're everywhere on the internet, now that all my favorite YouTubers have made fucking videos about them, now that fucking the Elliot Rogers shit happened, and that one up in Canada, I think, happened, there's so fucking much shit on them. Plus, I was watching this shit apparently without knowing it, because Joseph was one, Kent is one, fucking Don is one. There's plenty of these motherfuckers who are actually ones, but now they have their own group. They have the section of a community where they can voice their own opinions and just hear and well, he's gone. Okay.
That's something.
But no, they they come through as these fucking twat waffles who want this. And the funniest shit is, what do they think is going to happen once they get their woman? They think they're going to just magically change? Like, I don't know. It just doesn't seem plausible that a piece of pussy is going to make you into a good person. If you're willing to kill...
You're telling me that people actually saw Elliot Rogers as a person to look up to?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Just like Ted Bundy.
Yeah, but he's considered the ultimate gentleman among incels. And this fucking blows my mind. Because he took it upon himself to relieve the world of stress to these men, which is women that won't accept them. They idolize him. They idolize Elliot Rogers for some fucking reason.
How much do you want to bet that every single person in the incel subreddit is a virgin?
Yeah, considering that's like
one of the things. Yeah, I don't know. I thought you guys would find that funny.
Yeah, I mean that's a strong possibility.
I have I don't doubt it. And and this whole Stephanie and Chads and shit is fucking dumb. Like, goddamn, I can't stand. Like, I want to say that I don't hate them, but I think I'm just getting sick of seeing them.
Wait, the gang lead, is that what it is? The gang lead with like the Joker, where it's like what is it? There's kind of a meme that's kind of blowing up, and it's like the Joker, and it says girls won't date me just because I'm an atheist gentleman gamer. Gamers rise up. Have you ever seen this?
No, it's basically like that. Yeah. Pretty much. Pretty fucking much. It's basically where all the neckbeards went, but without neckbeards. Like, it's fucking goddamn. These people piss me off. They're just, to me, they're an annoyance, really, at this point. Especially when I keep getting reminded by my fans that they exist. hey, you need to do a video on Oreo Man. You need to do a video on Kent again. You need to do another Joseph video. Because these people enjoy watching me talk about these guys. Because it must seem abnormal for a guy my size to be shitting on guys like that. I honestly, by internet standards, I should be one of the ones in the incel community. But I'm not. Because I'm not a fucking pussy. I'm not a piece of shit. Not only do I have a girlfriend.
I want to bring up that if you notice that I keep going on and off, I'm having some internet connections at the moment. That's why it keeps putting me off and on. But
I hope you'd be having some internet connections at the moment.
No, internet problems. Internet
There
problems.
you go.
It keeps finding me off and on off the internet for some reason. But yeah.
So I just keep, and like I said, I should technically be. In fact, you know what's weird? I should be an incel by this point, and Ty, technically, you should be one. Considering, like going by their standards, we should fucking be one.
What, is it because I have autism?
I mean, that is a good standard, I guess. Also, the whole brony thing.
Well, I'm not a brony anymore.
And just everything about you basically would scream incel, but you're too intelligent for their fucking group.
Yeah.
That's the funniest shit. Is you're too intelligent for their group. Fucking just pisses me off. Shrekington, if you are still watching, if you actually want to be a part of this conversation, I can email you the link, and we could get your opinion on it. So, all right, Will, you talk a little bit about him.
All right. Well, I pretty much honestly said all I wanted to say, but if I honestly met one in person, the only thing I would really do is slap the piss out of him and tell him to grow a pair. Because, like, what the fuck?
Yeah. No. I just can't. Like, it's a movement. It's not a good movement. In fact, it's more of a bowel movement, really.
I think it's beyond that.
Yeah, no, it really is. It really is. I can't respect anyone in the movement either. And I can't respect anyone that thinks that we should take them seriously. It's hard for me to respect anyone who says, I think that they're correct. It's like, no, they're not. They aren't. And never will be. If you want to find a woman, first of all, you either need to change yourself or find one who is like you and will accept you for who you are. If you're fucking like Joseph, I've said this a million times, you don't go after the whole fucking, I want a hot chick. I want models. Because they always seem to want models and shit. Like, and first of all, I don't understand that because I myself have always been whoever I find and whoever I think is good for me is who I go with. Why do they set these standards where they have to the woman has to meet a certain critique? I get it, sexual preference. I've said it a million times. But if the sexual preference isn't working and your entire life is revolved around the fact that you're still an angry, pissed off virgin, then maybe it's about time to get what you can get.
Now, one thing I might want to bring up is I do think that people do rely too much on the way someone looks, but the way the incels do it is they kind of feel like they want to date a girl that it's attractive, so that matters to them, but they don't think girls should date someone they find sexually attractive, which I do think, I gotta admit, I do think that people do care too much about how someone looks, and that's a fact. It's too many people do care about the way someone looks, and that's kind of it. Because if you don't believe me, you can look at the music industry and look how many people who are really popular who are attractive, or if you look at all these celebrities, all these people who happen to be attractive and all this stuff. And even when you said that, like at Ted Bundy's trial, it was true that there was a bunch of women who are going to his trial just because of the fact that he's good looking. And I do think that people do rely too much on good looks, but I feel like incels kind of keep it just for themselves, where they think that just girls should just only like someone who they find attractive, and they don't care. They want a girl that's attractive, but they don't really bring that up because I don't know, they're just being narcissistic, I guess. I don't know what is it called? What's the word? I don't know. I guess if that made sense, I guess. I don't know. But
All right, Will, what do you think about that?
No, I completely agree with them. Yeah, without a doubt. It just blows my mind that they just have so much stand. No, what they are is dreamers. They want that dream perfect girl. That's it. And clearly they ain't gonna get it, but yet they keep begging, and they're pretty much wishful thinking.
okay, so Don Roberts is in the chat. He says, "Hi guys, what's an incel?"
You. But yeah, no. I can't. No, I can't stand him. I don't know how many times I've said I can't stand him, but I can't stand him.
Oh,
Especially,
by the way, Chris, Shruckington actually is in the. I'm assuming that she is in the chat. So I don't know. You can probably send a link to our email if you want her to join, I suppose.
well, I mean, I'm not gonna send it unless she says, "Yeah, sure, guys, I'll join," because I don't want to fucking be a goddamn imposer and be like, "Join."
All right, I just googled what it means, and I don't know. I think you're being a bit harsh on those guys. Now, remember what I said, Chris. Just ignore Don Roberts. I feel he's just saying stuff like that just to purposely aggravate you. So I feel like he's honestly, when he asked what an incel was, I'm pretty sure he probably knew what an incel was before he asked it. So just ignore Don Roberts with that. Yeah, my internet is fucking shit at the moment. Yeah, Shrugging said internet is kind of bad. Yeah, my internet. Oh, maybe she's talking about her own internet. I don't know.
Yeah, she's probably talking about her own talk.
Yeah. But at the same time, yeah, the internet is kind of bad. It's a bad place to be right now.
It totally is. It totally fucking is. So, the thing is, though, how do you put this? Incels, okay, when I messaged Ty, I told him that the name of this was going to be like Incels and the Good Guy and Bad Guy Syndrome. Now, when I say good guy, bad guy syndrome is a term that I coined when I started putting together people like Kent, Oreo, Joseph, Don, all these Chris Chan, all these same motherfuckers who had well, trust me, they all shared a lot of different excuses, but they all had one thing in common. They all had the excuse that women, and it's not really an excuse for them, but it's an excuse for their attitude towards women. Women only go after the bad guy. And like I said in videos, first of all, you have to prove that there's such thing as the bad guy. Just like you have to prove that there's an alpha male. Alpha male is a man, or alpha male for the animal kingdom is like one male in a pack that's bigger, buffer, and better than the rest of them. Okay? You have to, if you can prove to me that there is one true alpha male in the human race, then I'll fucking totally go by your alpha beta bullshit. But there is none. There is no such thing as an alpha male in the human race, because there will always be a man stronger and better than you are. That is a fact. There is no alpha male for the human race. We're all fucking betas. Get the fuck over it. The thing is, though, is these guys pretend like these chads, these bad guys, are the ones that, first of all, are getting...
The version described the Chad walk, or I forgot what it was. No, the version walk the Chad stride. That's what it was.
So, the whole the whole concept of the good guy, bad guy dilemma just doesn't exist. Especially because I always say the bad guy is the guy that treats her bad. You always go after the guy that treats her bad, which, fine. Let's say you want to go with that logic. Okay. Which is it? Is it the guy that treats her bad? Or is it the guy that straight up abuses? Some guys just straight up abuse, but yet they're really kind. Some guys, and I pointed this out on one of my other videos, I used the Eminem argument, which is Eminem hated Kim, treated her like shit, but was really good to his daughter. Would you consider Eminem a bad guy? He was a good guy to his daughter, bad guy to his wife. Which
No,
is it?
I wouldn't say that, because I wouldn't say he is a good. Some people are more kid person. Some people are more.
No, that's my point is, though, there is no good or bad guy.
Yeah.
No, he's just a guy.
Yes, I've used this so many times on so many different videos. There is no good or bad guy. There is just a guy. Even serial killers would be considered a good guy or bad guy, even if they've killed numerous people. There will be some people that would consider, back in his day, Hitler a good guy. He's obviously a psychopathic dictator motherfucker, okay, who killed millions. But there were people that considered him a good guy. What is your standard for good and bad? It's like I don't believe in the concept of good or evil. You can't. Some people will say that you're good. Some people will say that you're evil. There is no set standard for good, bad, evil, or fucking good. Saint or sinner. This doesn't exist. These are all concepts in your own mind. It doesn't exist. The good guy, bad guy paradox doesn't exist. And they themselves prove it, especially Joseph. You can't sit here for an hour and a half, shit on women, and then say, I am a good guy. You can't tell a woman she can't smoke, but you're the good guy. You are legit being the thing that you apparently hate, because you are going by standards that you have set. So,
God damn.
no, the thing is I'm not a feminist. I don't fucking stand up for a lot of people or anything. What I do is call people out on their bullshit. And to me, people like Kent, Joseph, Don, fucking Chris Chan, they're all full of shit when it comes to women. And I will continue with that view until the day I fucking die. Because they treat women like shit. And women see it. That's the reason why no women want to be with them. They see it in their personality, the way they act, the way they talk. And they know that you would not want to be around these fuck faces. They aren't the good guy. There is no bad guy. There's no fucking Chad or Stephanie. There's just fucking people. Get the fuck over it.
All right. Morning says, yo, how's it going tonight?
It's going good, morning. Going good.
And this dark man over here preaching.
Preaching to that motherfucking choir about the shittiness of incels.
Yes, preach to us about that spaghetti monster from the sky.
I totally fucking would. I'll tell you what, I will totally go on a religious rant about the good, bad, good, evil paradox and the controlling nature of religion, but that is for another time.
Yeah, that's a different story.
God, I can't wait to do that one because my ass is just going to be fucking livid and I'm gonna be going for the next half.
Yeah, the day that we do that, I'm just gonna sit right here I'm just going to have popcorn in hand. I'm just going to listen to you the whole damn time.
Ty is acting very faux patriotic right now.
Yeah,
All right. I used to have that on my wall. I used to collect a bunch of flags. And I had that on my wall, but I don't have any room for it. I'll probably put it in.
When you said you collect flags, do you mean like all kinds of flags?
No, all kinds. Like I have flags of all different kinds of countries.
Oh yeah. Do you have the Kekistan flag?
Why would I? I'm not a fucking loser. Why would I have that?
That was a good one. I gotta give him credit. That was a good one. So you don't have the Kekistan flag, you don't have the gay pride flag, you don't have the cross flag.
I do have the Christian flag. I do have that. I don't have the LGBT flag, but I don't have anything against any people LGBT though.
Trust me, if I would love to go on a rant about false pride, because that's going to be a good one. Going on about people fucking how wrong it is for people to have pride in something that they didn't do. You know, like fucking Southern pride. God, I fucking hate Southern pride.
Oh God! Don't get them started in the Southern pride, for the love of God.
You know how people would kind of say stuff like white pride? Would just kind of say something like that just to be offensive. I honestly think that's pretty stupid because of the fact that whites.
Let me tell you, I don't believe in Southern pride, gay pride, white pride, black pride, Italian pride, fucking Irish pride. I don't believe in any of that shit because that's the way you're fucking born and you didn't earn it. So why the fuck would you have pride in it? It's like these incels are going to start walking around with an incel flag, going incel pride, incel power. And then we'll be like, oh, actually, you know what? I'll give y'all credit because you weren't born incels and you forced yourself into that situation. You know what? Congratulations. Have goddamn pride in the fact that you're a piece of shit.
Black power.
Power to the people.
Hey, man, brother.
Exactly. God.
Jesus Christ.
All right, Ty.
You want me to talk?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay. First of all, if I see an incel coming anywhere near me, I'm going to cut their hair.
But God, not the hair.
Why? Who muted Chris?
I think himself.
Oh.
Okay.
I
think he may needed to take a shit in, so
I got you.
Yeah.
He's
got to have his privacy, y'all.
So I would definitely. I don't know what else to say about incels other than the fact that their name sounds very similar to Intel. That's what I thought he was going to talk about when he. Oh, Chris is back.
Yep. Go and talk about that Intel. Definitely.
Okay, now incel. Now, I would say that they're. I would pretty much say they're losers, but also let's see. It is ironic when you're calling yourself a gentleman that girls want, but you'll go out to the fact that in praise when girls happen to be harmed or anything in any type of way. And that's one thing. Is I kind of feel like a lot of people, like you probably already know this, that there's a lot of people that are from this generation that are like in teens that have a very, very deep hatred for people of this generation. You kind of know stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like some of it goes in a good direction, some of it does not. But people will shit on people who take selfies and all this other stuff when people were doing that back whoever knows how long ago. Like when their first camera was released, there's probably a bunch of people doing that. They just weren't posted on the internet. That's why not everyone knew about them. And people are shitting on their generation. It's like there's things like that in every generation where there's things that, I don't know. But I feel like that's kind of a big thing incels kind of lean through is probably a hatred of the generation, but also I don't know. Am I going anywhere? Is what I'm saying make any sense at all?
No,
Okay.
you kind of just you were going down a road, but then you decided that instead you would like to try and climb up a mountain, but then halfway up the mountain you decided to jump out of the car, blow it up with a grenade, roll down the hill, and then when the car hit the bottom of the hill, you tried to get back in it and ended up burning to death.
Oh.
Oh my god. Very specific.
I can't help it. I mean, that's
Jesus Christ.
I mean,
I mean, do you have some secret intentions that you would like to tell us?
who, me?
Yeah.
No, but that's what I would compare that to. Because he asked me if he was going anywhere, and I said, yeah, up a mountain. Blowing up the car rolls down the mountain. The car burns to death. Jesus, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh my god.
And my pain. The best toes are patriotic toes. And also, by the way, this is also, I remember this is Carter's friend, my brother's friend. His name is Alex, by the way.
Hi, Alex.
What's up?
But yeah, I know this person in real life, but he's my brother's friend. His name is Alex.
Cool.
But yeah.
Cool.
Well, I can kind of tell if it's anyone who brings up anything related to toes. Well, Shrek didn't just post a picture, emoji of feet, but most people who post anything related to toes are people I know. So just gonna bring that up.
Don't get them started on the toes now.
Okay.
Shit.
We're toe friends, my guy. Wait, Alex, I remember this one time when I was in high school and I was walking down the hall and I said hi to you and you didn't even respond. I'm pretty sure you don't consider me a friend, but all right.
What a dick.
No, I don't know. I think he's just like that. He's probably just like that to everyone. He's probably not his actual characteristic, but
oh god.
Ugh.
Excuse me for a second.
Did fucking Jurassic Park 6 just happen?
I think this is the wrong direction we were headed there.
Yeah, he went from puking to a T-Rex about to eat somebody.
Oh my god. Oh boy. All right. Adjust myself again.
Yeah. Well, oh shit. God damn, we got like 20 minutes left and I'm ready to sell out.
Yeah, I know. What more is there to talk about incels? Like, really and truly.
I don't know. I've seen videos that are like an hour long and I don't even get how the fuck they do it because
I don't know. It's crazy.
I mean, unless someone would like to screen share some fucking incel posts.
I know that I believe that a lot of people. I think a lot of people like who are incels would they're very foolish and would fall easily for people, correct? As kind of labeled as by Chris Chan, correct? Was Joseph like that at all?
Oh yeah, no, dude.
Because I know that there's nudes that are on the Urban Dictionary of Joseph.
Yep.
Urban Dictionary, yeah. Wait, Encyclopedia Dramatica. There's a gallery of nudes of him that I would assume he sent to people.
Oh yeah, no, there definitely is. Because I'm pretty sure people actually made fun of him because of that.
All right. Epicness. I don't even know how I even did that, honestly.
Apparently, the book Fight Club is now becoming the Bible for the incel movement.
But you can't do that at the Fight Club. Fight Club's a good movie and book.
Yeah, I like the Fight Club.
Yeah, it is.
Fuck incels.
Yep, they're making it into their Bible.
No.
Yep.
Y'all need Jesus. Well, they
I
probably
couldn't
have
do
too much Jesus.
But why Fight Club? I don't get why they do Fight Club.
Well, I guess it's because those are manly men that they want
I
to
don't
be.
know. Same way LGBTQ community has the what's his face, Babadook.
Yeah, Babadook.
Babadook.
I'll never figure that one out. That one actually got me.
What is Babadook?
It's a horror movie.
Yeah.
Wait, a war movie?
Horror movie.
Wait, LGBT. Wait, let me see here.
Yeah, it's basically like a boogeyman.
Is the movie even LGBT related in any way?
Nope.
Nah,
It's not.
not even close.
Okay. Wait, a Tumblr user virally joked that Babadook was openly gay. In December 26th, on another Tumblr user posted a probably doctored viral screenshot showing the movie classified by Netflix as LGBT. Despite the absence of overt references to LGBT culture in the film, fans and journalists generated interpretations of queer subtext in the film that were often tongue-in-cheek, but occasionally were more serious, highlighting the character's dramatic persona, grotesque costume, and chaotic effect of a traditional family structure. In June 2017, the Babadook trended on Twitter and was displayed as a symbol during that year's Pride Month. The social media response became so strong that feeders in Los Angeles took the opportunity to hold the screenings of the film for charity. It's not even listed as an LGBT film on Wikipedia.
That's because it's not.
Nah.
And
it's just I think ultimately it's just some guy just trolling everybody.
And it worked.
It worked.
All right, guys. I actually found an incel thing here.
Oh, God.
I got to read this to you.
Oh, God.
This is, I don't hate women because they don't give me sex.
Oh, God.
I hate them because they are inferior mentally, physically, and emotionally. They are sociopathic whores that lie and manipulate men into getting what they want. Women don't give a damn about you or anyone but themselves. They are selfish sluts who fuck people for their status, money, attention, then cry rape the next day. Women equal shit.
Wait a second. They also hate gays, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
So they can't get. So they're saying that women. Are they essentially saying you shouldn't date women because they're just gonna only want someone that wants you for your money and stuff?
Well, what they're saying are women and shit, even though they're going to go 10 minutes later and cry about how they don't have a woman.
Yeah.
But they hate gays too, so they can't date a man. I don't understand. You can't both date either.
Incels make no sense. Just
Don't,
put it at that.
Here
They
you
don't
go.
make no fucking sense.
You ready for this one? There is nothing lower than the female human. That's the top. I share with you this godly quote of the infamous Elliot Rodger.
Oh,
May pussy
God.
be upon him. If you're a true cell, you probably already know what I'm talking about. I completely agree 300% with this statement made by His Majesty. His Majesty, guys. His Majesty.
How many more times can I say, oh, God?
Now, this is apparently from Elliot Rodgers. Women should not.
Oh, God.
Women should not have the right to choose who to mate and breed with. That decision should be made for them by rational men of intelligence. If women continue to have rights, they will only hinder the advancement of the human race by breeding with degenerate men and creating stupid, degenerate offspring. This will cause humanity to become even more depraved with each generation. Women have more power in human society than they deserve, all because of sex. There is no creature more evil and depraved than the human female.
Blows my mind. It really does.
That is, honestly, reading that, listening to that, it honestly basically sounded like the stereotypical Rick and Morty fan, essentially, but way worse.
Yeah. All right. Let's see if there's any more.
Oh, God, no.
Let's see here. Oh, read that one.
I feel like they are earlobe kind of people.
Nah.
What does that mean, earlobe?
Like licking, like fetishizing over the ear lobe.
No.
Yep.
I don't want to hear about that. Nope.
Yeah, they suck on your earlobes.
Oh wait, no, that makes
nice
sense.
And moist.
Okay. Do incels like toes? It depends, I guess.
I mean, if they're into some kinky shit, which I highly doubt.
Here we go. At least this is an incel who, in the beginning, kind of has, like, thinks. Because he says, I know I'm a degenerate. There you go. Actually, right there. That should have been the end of it. But it wasn't.
Clearly.
Yep. I know I am a degenerate, but still, that would be a misunderstanding. I'm very aware of my intentions. It is compassion that I am seeking, to love and be loved. Maybe I'm desperate. Anyways, this has become a nightmarish pattern for me. Most of the time, I can't even get an erection with the escort because of how drunk I am. I end up getting drunk in the room and chatting with a prostitute. To me, this means I'm not interested in meaningless sex, to be frank. It's not really my thing. I'm trying to take it slow with a prostitute. Doesn't work. This girl is hella sheltered. She'll have fun. You cannot contain a femoid's nature no matter how hard you try, at least in modern society. She'll always end up as a used up slut who's been fucked hundreds of times by Chad, even if it takes a bit longer for some of them.
All right, Alex says Ty might be an earlobe guy, honestly. How'd you know?
Be sucking on them earlobes. Just don't suck on mine. Oh God, he found a good one. By good, I mean, oh God.
They should develop a DNA test for babies to see if they're Chad or not, and just exterminate the ones that aren't ASAP. It would be much kinder than forcing them to live as incels until they sue or go ER.
Yeah, I can just imagine it right now. It's basically how a metal detector works. It's like boop boop boop. Ah, that's a Chad. Get that fucker out of here. This one's good.
Wait, is that actually what they call them, Chads?
Apparently, fucking so.
Okay.
And then there's a picture made by the incel community. It says, making fun of incels, and all around it is people standing with their arms together like a power thing. You know, they're standing there putting their arms like this. And it says, people, you know, these people, liberals, conservatives, SJWs, flat earthers, Holocaust deniers, and anti-vaxxers, and Drake fans.
Drake fans? Yeah, just Drake fans. Not hip hop fans, just Drake fans.
Just Drake fans in general.
Yep, not racist group at all. Anyone who disagrees just hates ugly men.
God, they keep getting worse and worse every time I listen.
A world where women have no place in politics, hierarchies, are slut-shamed, and are put under a leash. To the degree this sounds harsh to you, but you get to realize you internalize genocentrism. I love these motherfuckers. They think by putting in long words they're going to fucking make themselves sound smart.
Yeah, they're trying to use big words they don't understand, trying to be geniuses.
It worked pretty well for the ancients. They weren't savages, just wiser and red-pilled. Giving power to women is ensuring society's doom. See what happened to the West? Mensandric bimbo drones with no values, never satisfied, that don't have a good word to say, even for the fine something. I can't fucking. It's blocked by a fucking pop-up thing. Sansness is not inevitable. It is cultivated.
Did you just say Papa Frank?
What? I said pop-up thing.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I thought he said Papa Shango.
Shit. Okay, here is a post about it. It's a guy messaging a woman. Imagine I get on top of you, apply pressure on your thighs with my shins, and some weight on your weak arms. How defenseless would you be? I could still photograph this and spread it. Also, I'm pretty sure you were lying about how strong you are, but all right. And then it continues, and he goes, don't fuck with me, bitch. Okay.
I'm just giving the fans what they want.
Quote unquote good guys, they say.
All right.
Good guys.
What year? Okay. Oh, God. Oh, fuck.
Oh, God. Here we shit, here it goes. Lay it on us.
Wait, what? What, you mean me?
Nah, he found something really good.
Okay. All right, gotcha.
What you're supposed to do is get married or impregnate girls so you have more proof that you fucked them even without providing porn. The whole point of marriage and having kids is so that you have evidence to back up your claims of ever fucked various girls. Otherwise, people might think you're exaggerating and saying you fucked her when really all that happened was that she smiled. She was actually smiling at the Chad behind you, but you thought she was smiling at you, and then you thought later, yeah, I totally could have fucked her if I wanted to.
Keeps getting better and better.
This is a post where it says, not a hate sub. And then under it, it says, she should have killed herself. Agreed. Only if it's long and torturous.
Oh my God. How much better can it get?
Okay, so Spooky Baby says, is anyone married here?
I am not.
All right,
No.
I don't understand. I really doubt that you're married because, dude, you're probably like 14 years old. But
Oh, savage.
Here. We're talking about the exact things you're not. You are, I mean. Stupid fucking cunt. All right, here we go.
Jesus.
Savage, man, savage. Also, I just want to point out, Spooky Baby, what the hell's wrong with you? First off, what Ty was wearing, that was not a fedora. That was a bowl.
No, it was a derby. I got that was basically what I wore for a
Yeah.
I dressed up as Alex for Halloween and I wore a derby hat. So he wears that.
Yeah. So how dare you? Okay. And I'm wearing a newsboy cap, so how dare you? Yeah. Yeah. Shame. Shame. The damn shame.
All right, I asked if anyone was married. I am not, because I am only 21. I feel like I'm a little too young to get married, but I do have a girlfriend though.
Who are you talking? What? What the fuck am I?
We're just reading the chat now.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. I tend to stay away from busy places like malls and movie theaters and stuff. However, if for whatever reason I end up at one of those places, I get the urge to pour boiling hot water on all these fucking normies holding hands and kissing. PDA should be an offense punishable by $200, $400 ticket, depending on severity of what the individuals were doing.
I'm pretty sure the story's made up. Did he just say that he pours boiling hot water?
No. He's saying that he doesn't go to those places, but if he did, that's what he'd do.
Makes
Oh, that's
perfect
why
sense.
he's not in prison. I understand now.
Makes
Yeah.
absolute perfect sense.
Well, yeah, no, he's one of those fuck faces that think that he's all badass and he totally do this.
I feel like anyone that uses the word normie, like unironically, is just automatically a fucking loser. Just saying it how it is, I guess.
How do they keep getting worse? I don't get this.
Magic.
Oh, they'd consider us white knights, by the way, because we say that their points are terrible and they're pieces of shit. Yeah, we'd be considered white knights.
Wait, is there actually so there is an incel subreddit, but is it actually for incels or is it for incel cringe?
Well, there's one for incel tears. That's the one where they make fun of them. But there used to be an actual incel subreddit.
Okay.
Well,
what
I'm
happened to
not
it?
surprised.
Is there a subreddit of it anymore?
I don't know.
That might be. Reddit is a scary place.
People are considering saying that they're a hate group at this point because
You don't say. Stares at the camera menacingly. Haha, I see what you did there, spooky baby. Haha. Haha, I'm a black knight.
yeah, Black Knight.
That's a good one.
It is.
All right, wait. So you said Chris Chan was the first incel, right?
Presumably.
Were there
Well,
really?
no, I don't think that he. See, I don't know, man. To me, I think that they're all the same bullshit. I think these are guys and that just fucking cry about not having fucking women and shit like that. But now that they have this one big voice in a community, I think their shit's starting to evolve into this fucking creature of a fucking thing that just won't die. So honestly, I don't think Chris Chan would be welcome. He may have been welcome on the incel board maybe like years ago if that was a thing years ago, but not at this point. No, he wouldn't be welcome. I don't think any of the guys that I've seen in my I've responded to, I don't think any of them would really be welcomed. Because while I think like Joseph is a piece of shit, while I think like fucking Don's a piece of shit, and while I think that there are other YouTubers that I've done videos on that are kind of like incels, I don't really see them as the whole I want to burn people to death or I want them to suffer in horrible ways. I don't see them that way. I don't think Chris Chan would want people to die. At least not like women. Because
Didn't Chris Chan didn't he like try to get into some kind of like Parappa the Rappa contest?
yeah,
And then like this father and son one, and then he printed off the picture and like pasted it against the wall and started shooting it. Didn't he do that?
I guess. But what I'm trying to say though is, as big a piece of shit as they are, I don't consider them anywhere near the incel community is. I don't see Chris Chan idolizing fucking Elliot Rogers. I just don't, because he's too busy idolizing Britney Spears and NSYNC. So, and those two things obviously don't go together. So, and I wouldn't see, even though Joseph is considered a pedophile, I just don't see him idolizing someone like Elliot Rogers either. Um, my might agree. Yeah, they might agree on the whole "I can't find a girlfriend" thing, but I don't see them idolizing murdering people. So,
But I feel like there would have to be. Now, Chris, you know about this stuff better than I do. Were there any serial killers that happened to kill because they couldn't get a girlfriend?
probably.
Yeah, there honestly probably was. Maybe dozens
mean,
even.
The lipstick killer would probably be Might. I mean, Henry Lee Lucas, maybe. I don't know. Like this whole phenomena of incels and shit really is new. Like I said, it's just because it's been giving a voice. Most of the time, shit like this was one guy talking about his opinions, and then society would come around and be like, "You're an imbecile." Then they slowly just disappear. There was never a large group.
Man.
Do what?
No, you just said imbecile, and it just made me think of that one meme, the Buenos Dias, Mandy.
So yeah, there was never. So now that we're nearing the end of this, my opinion. I've gave my opinion on incels. I've read you some of the incel Reddit boards and shit like that. So now we've given our incel. Now I never have to speak on these fuckfaces again. So, Will, any final words?
Well, my ultimatum on incels is just that they're I'm gonna slap you. But yeah, my ultimatum on incels is just that they're just a shit stain on planet Earth.
All right, Ty. Last words.
Fucking cells.
Amen, brother.
So, well, this is the end of the podcast. I hope you all enjoyed it. Now everyone can get the fuck out.
All right. Well, see you.
Goodbye.
I didn't want to be here anyway.
Yeah.